Today we will learn about number system. First of all, let us know what is a number. A number is a mathematical concept or idea that is used for counting, like there are 20 girls in the class, to measure something. For example, this bag contains 1.5 kg rice. To label or mark something, for example, this is room number 5. To order, for ordering, like serial numbers, I want the third bottle from the left. And to assign code numbers like country code, area code, etc. The symbol that is used to represent numbers is called numeral, like 1, 5, 7, 2.5, 1.5, 3/2, etc. are numerals. Move on to the next topic. Types of numbers. First one is natural numbers. We also call this counting numbers. It is denoted by n, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, etc. and so on. 500, 1000 are examples of natural numbers. It continues up to infinity. For example, this is a number line. What is a number line? The number line is a line that is used to represent numbers. Here on the number line, we have taken a point O. It denotes origin on this number line. And as we move towards the right of O, we get the natural numbers like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It increases to the right and continues up to infinity. Now, what is whole numbers? Whole numbers is denoted by W. Natural numbers together with 0 form the collection of whole numbers. So, we can say 0 plus natural numbers equals to whole numbers. So, from this, it is very clear that all natural numbers are whole numbers, but the opposite is not true, because 0 is not a natural number. So, what next? Now, integers. It is denoted by Z. If we put minus sign before the natural numbers, we will get the set of non-fraction negative numbers, like minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5, and so on. So, whole numbers plus non-fraction negative numbers form the collection of integers. Look at this number line. Here, if we move towards the right of 0, we will get the natural numbers or the positive numbers. But if we move towards the left of 0, we will get the negative numbers. And all whole numbers, from this number line we can say that all whole numbers are integers, but the opposite is not true, because minus 1, minus 2 are not whole numbers. So, what next? Rational number. Rational number is denoted by Q, the numbers that can be written in the form P upon Q, where P, Q are integers and Q not equal to 0 are called rational numbers. Why Q not equal to 0? Because no number can be divided by 0. It is not defined. Maybe it is natural number or whole number or whatever, or whole number or integer. Any number cannot be divided by 0. Some examples of rational numbers are 3/2, 4/5, minus 7/8, etc. We can say that integers along with all negative and positive fractions form the collection of rational numbers. So, for example, that we can say that natural numbers, whole numbers, integers are rational numbers, but the opposite is not true. Why so? Why natural numbers, whole numbers, integers are all rational numbers? Because they can be represented in the form of p by q. Like 2 can be represented as 2 upon 1, 0 can be represented as 0 upon 1, minus 8 can be represented as minus 8 upon 1 respectively. And this is the same in case of all other natural whole numbers and integers also. So, what next? How to represent natural numbers on the number line? See, it is a number line. We have taken point O at the center of this number line, and to the left of O, we have taken 1 and 2 at the equal distances. Now, we want to plot, a very important note about number line is that the numbers on the number line should be or must be located at the equal gap from each other. That means that the distances between two consecutive pair of numbers must be equal. Like in this case, we have taken point O at the center of this number line, and point 1 and 1 and 2 we have taken at the equal gaps. The gap now it is to the right of O, and similarly we have taken minus 1 and minus 2 to the left of O. Now we want to plot 2 upon 3 on the number line. Now 2 upon 3, what is it? It is a proper fraction. Why proper fraction? Because numerator is less than denominator. Now we want to plot this on this plot the number on this number line. What we have done? We have divided this 1 unit in 3 equal parts. That is, this one is 1 by 3, this one is 1 by 3, and this part is again 1 by 3. So, we have divided this whole unit in 3 equal parts. Therefore, if this point will be, this is the first part, so it will be 1 upon 3. This is the second part, this will be 2 upon 3. So, we have got our number on this number line. This is 2 upon 3. Now, if we want to plot any improper fraction on the number line, how can we do that? For example, 3 upon 2. 3 upon 2, we want to plot this number on the number line. So, there are two ways actually to plot an improper fraction on the number line. This is the first one. Say, this is from 0 to 1, we have got, we know that this is 1 unit. Again, from 1 to 2, this is 1 unit. So, what is, first of all, we will make one jump from 0 to 1. Then, we will jump half unit from 1 to this point. Then only we will be able to reach the point, to the point 3 by 3 upon 2. Okay. So, this is our point on this number line, 3 upon 2. Now, suppose we want to plot another improper fraction, which is 4 upon 3 on the number line. This is the second way to plot an improper fraction on the number line. And to note in this context, I want to say that an improper fraction is the one in which the numerator is always greater than the denominator. Okay, so let's move on to our discussion. So we want to plot 4 upon 3 on the number line. So what we have done, for example, this is from 0 to we have taken a point on this number line, which is O, which represents 0, and we have marked some point at the interval, the length of which is 1 upon 3 unit in each cases. See, this gap is 1 upon 3, this gap is 1 upon 3, this gap is 1 upon 3, again this gap is 1 upon 3. So all the gaps are equal. So if we move to the right of O, this one will be the first point. This is the point 1 upon 3. This is the second point, it will be 2 upon 3. This is the third point, it will be 3 upon 3, that is 1. And this is the fourth point, that is 4 upon 3. So now we have got our point, that is 4 upon 3. So similarly, if we move to the left of O, we will get minus 4 upon 3 in this part. So this is our point 4 upon 3 and this is the point minus 4 upon 3. So this is the way in which we can plot rational numbers on the number line. Now, what is irrational numbers? Irrational numbers are numbers that cannot be written in the form p upon q, where p, q are integers and q not equal to 0. These numbers are called irrational numbers. Root over 2, root over 15, etc. are the examples of irrational numbers. And real numbers, what is it? It is denoted by R, capital R, and real numbers are the collection or set of rational numbers and irrational numbers. Number line is also called real number line because all the numbers, any number on the number line is either rational number or irrational number.